So there was a time when Halo was a very significant game, a significant franchise across all of gaming. I remember there were moments when a new Halo game would come out and you would hear stories of people calling out of work, getting their friends together, doing a LAN party, getting together, playing the game together, and having good times. And now, when I look at the current state of Halo as it has went to hell, basically, ever since Bungie, the company Bungie, went on to go do its own thing and create Destiny. Uh, Microsoft decided to move forward with the Halo IP, create this company called 343 Studios. Uh, Halo 4 was eh. I played it. I owned the game. Halo 5 Guardians. A lot of people didn't like that game. I thought it was kind of odd that you're making Master Chief take a back seat in his own franchise. That didn't make any sense. And then now you have Halo Infinite, which was a game I just call Halo Limited because I never understood how you're going to make a Halo game into this open world like it's some sort of Witcher 3 experience. It just didn't make sense. So now when I look at a Halo game and I'm seeing trash like this, basically mental illness, this is what I've come to expect. Uh, the alphabet community, again, pushing its mental illness. At this point, like I've mentioned, I have little, no, actually, no, I have no more tolerance for this. Literally every single thing their rainbow uh, touches, it turns to trash. It just turns to trash. And no serious, real gamer wants this. No gamer asked for this. No person from the Halo community really asked for this. This is solely due to Microsoft being a part of the DEI initiative and trying to check off as many boxes as they can to secure additional ESG funding from major companies like BlackRock and companies like them. That's all this is. This is a continuation of the agenda to normalize mental illness across the entire planet. And I understand that everybody wants to be heard. I get it. But when your diversity, when your spreading of your ideology is actually to the detriment of an already established franchise, that's where I have the problem. That's where I essentially draw the line because Halo became popular and it was a game that was essentially a cultural icon in gaming. It got that way by being a great game, having an amazing story, just everything that it's not right now. Now, when I look at it, it just seems like they're just trying to push their own agenda, virtue signal. And you know what? There's many games that does this. I mean, you can look at Dragon Age, the Transguard. You can look at that game. You can look at Avowed. I've heard so much from that game. You could look at Kingdom Come Deliverance. Each of these games have varying levels and degrees of the mental illness, the alphabet community, the pandering. And some games succeed, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I mean, that game has broken sales records, but to my understanding, the impact or the footprint of the gay nonsense is very minuscule from what I understand. I've never played the game. But when you look at a franchise like Dragon Age, you look at what's going on with Halo, even to a degree what happened with Gears of War. These are franchises that have pretty much got the they just got destroyed. They got wrecked because of this diversity nonsense. And then if we take it a step further, one of the main people that Microsoft decided to hire on for their newly named Halo Studios is a woman by the name of Melissa Boone. Now, this woman basically, apparently from what I can see here, she's the new chief of staff at 343. Well, this is old, but that now has become Halo Studios. She's a video game researcher. She holds a doctorate in socio-medical sciences and social psychology. Both of those disciplines have absolutely fuck all to do with gaming. Nothing. They have everything to do with programming your mind, though, and pushing agendas. So she basically got this from Columbia University here in my home state of New York. She has a background in psychology, having earned a BA from Spelman College. So basically, she is a smart woman. We're not going to take that away from her. But this is where I have the issue with DEI hires, because she is clearly a DEI hire. She has absolutely no experience in creating a game, marketing a game, designing a game, writing for it. She has nothing at all. Nothing. No experience, no nothing. Microsoft just said, you know what? You're black, you got purple hair, oh, and you're queer, you're hired. That's basically what it is. And it's this that I'm constantly seeing. I am constantly seeing this in so many outlets that it's an issue. It's something that I feel very strongly against. If you're wanting to hire a woman, at least have that woman have the qualifications, have some sort of relevant experience to the task you are hiring her for. Same goes with a man. This is across the board. This is like, you want it, like, it's so ridiculous. If you knew you had to go through brain surgery or do something with your heart, do you want someone whose background had nothing to do with medical anything, but they were an auto mechanic? I don't think you would. So that is obviously that's a more serious comparison, but that's what's happening here. They're hiring people that have absolutely no experience in what they're doing in the role in which they're being hired for. They've been hired for this because they're black, or because they're gay, or because they're a tranny, or because they're a lesbian. They're not being hired on any kind of they're not being hired off any kind of skill. It's just what they are or what they identify as. That is what these companies are leading with when it comes to hiring these people. And that's the thing that just really pisses me off, because this is why a lot of these games fail. This is precisely why a lot of these games fail. Halo, the next Halo game, I can almost guarantee this game is going to flop. You have a bunch of people leading the charge, leading the direction of this game. Now, I would like to be wrong, and if I'm wrong, and if it somehow becomes an overnight success whenever they decide to bring the game out, I will be the first to say I was wrong, and I'm happily wrong. But based on all of the examples I have seen between games like Concord, games like that cost $400 million in the toilet that basically failed, it was dead on arrival. Games like Dustborn, games like there's so many games that you can literally just do a simple Google search and just be like, okay, yeah, this game flopped. It's not hard. It is not difficult. So when I look at this, it frustrates me, because Halo used to be this supremely powerful gaming franchise. And now it's just Halo. It's a name. It's a name that these activists, because I don't even call them game designers, these are people that are activists. They have their own agenda. They are using the game as a sort of a Trojan horse to get their it's like we're Troy. You know what? Actually, there we go. I just thought this on the fly. The gaming community, the common sense, the heterosexual men and women, the normal gaming community, us, we are Troy. We are the city of Troy. So the gays and the lesbians, the extreme feminists, all the crazy woke weirdos, they are essentially the Greek army. They cannot get inside of Troy. They can't get in. So what they did is they create this horse. And the horse in this metaphor are games that are already established IPs, games that we connect with, or even shows like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Halo, Gears of War, all of these games. So they entice us with, ooh, this is the new Gears of War game. Oh, this is the new Halo game. Ooh, let me check it out. But what we don't see is that inside the game, they got trash like this. They got trash like this. So I just wanted to come on, and I had my frustrations. I don't expect anybody to really watch this or even understand my level of frustration, but it's just seeing gaming go this way, where now you're hiring people like this, that has absolutely no credible gaming experience whatsoever. None. No credible experience. Just a chick that she's smart, she'd probably be a great psychologist, a psychiatrist, maybe even a social worker for a welfare company. But in terms of like anything gaming related, what has she done? What project has she worked on? What project has she developed? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to be wrong. I'm open for somebody to let me know, put me on. Because based on what I'm seeing, this woman was clearly hired because she's black. She's black, a woman. And she's part of this mental illness group called the Alphabet Community. That's it. If we were to look at her actual skills, I don't think that she would be hired. I don't. But because Microsoft, and it's a shame because Microsoft is the gaming company I play my games on because I have an Xbox, because Microsoft is so far entrenched with DEI, this is what I've come to expect. And quite frankly, whenever they decide to bring out the new Halo game, I'm willing to wager that game is going to be pretty much cooked. It's going to be dead on arrival. It'll probably get a few sales initially, but I think we're going to find out that the game is not going to do well. I'm open to being wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but everything that I know, it just points to me that this franchise is doomed. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about that.